Hello everybody. Today I would like to present you guys with Virginia's National Guard. They are a branch of the U.S. Army that employs citizens to serve the country. Today I will show you how they help the community and why it is important to support them. To begin with, we will look into how the Virginia National Guard started. The Virginia National Guard traces the history and tradition of citizen soldier service to the founding of Jamestown in 1607. And there has been a military presence defending Virginia ever since. The National Guard is a unique element of the U.S. military that serves both the community and the country. The Virginia National Guard has over 7,000 personnel, and they serve various roles throughout the state and the world. So what do? The Guard responds to domestic emergencies, oversees combat missions, counter-drug efforts, reconstruction missions, and more. Any state governor or the President of the United States can call on the Guard at any moment's notice. The Virginia National Guard has more than $1.8 billion in military equipment, much of which is available at no cost to the Commonwealth for use during emergency response operations across the state. Guard soldiers hold civilian jobs or attend college while maintaining their military training part-time. The Virginia National Guard helps with the needs of Virginia. The National Guard in general responds to winter storms, hurricanes, and floods, just to name a few. During political unrest, the Guard is deployed to help keep the peace. During the COVID protests and BLM riots, the National Guard was used to quell and protect the people of Virginia and America in general. They can also be called upon to serve in other parts of the world to provide humanitarian aid and protection. Virginia National Guard members serve in Kuwait, Iraq, Kosovo, the Horn of Africa, and the United Arab Emirates. So why should we help? The Virginia National Guard helps our nation in many different ways. We should support them as they do this, and here are some reasons why. First off, they protect us. The Virginia National Guard protects our communities from external and internal threats. That includes terrorism and public uprisings. They can be called upon to serve in times of war, either here in America or abroad. They also help us. Other than just security, the Virginia National Guard helps us in times of need. They can provide equipment and other resources to help people who have lost homes and money. They also help others. As we have already discussed, the Guard helps people in other countries with security and humanitarian aid. The Virginia National Guard always wants new members. There has been a recent lack of volunteer personnel in all military branches, including the Guard. This year marks the 50th anniversary of the United States all-volunteer military force. It also coincides with one of the worst recruiting years for U.S. military since 1973. The Army missed its 2022 recruiting goal by 15,000 soldiers, and the Army, Air Force, and Navy all expect to miss their goals in 2023. The shortage is blamed on a confluence of domestic issues, a competitive job market, lack of in-person recruiting during the pandemic, and a population of young adults who are less informed, less interested, and less qualified for military service. The lack of qualified recruits has received a lot of attention, but the fact that our young population does not see the value of military service should also ignite great concern. Joining the Virginia National Guard would provide a stable part-time job that allows you to go to school and do whatever else you need while still making money. I personally have gone to the Virginia National Guard recruiters, and they have been very friendly. Recruiters are always willing to talk and provide information on enlisting and serving in the National Guard. So how can we help? One way to support the Guard would be to join them. But you don't have to do that to support them. People can show their generosity and support the National Guard Relief Foundation in a variety of ways. Whether it's making a pledge through the combined federal campaign, purchasing a wreath to be placed on a veteran's gravesite on Wreaths Across America Day, driving donations from merchants or restaurants via participation in our Give Back retail program, or rounding up your purses at Walmart and making a donation on our website. Every little bit helps, and every act of generosity is appreciated. The National Guard are people who live amongst us, work with us, and go to school with us. However, they sacrifice themselves to give extra to the community, the country, and the world. It would be very much appreciated if you could give a little back to them for what they have given to us. Thank you for listening to this presentation, and have a great rest of your day.